Prepare yourself for a talk radio experience like no other.
Strap yourselves in and hold on.
He stands for truth. He stands for justice. He stands for what's right. This is the Alex Jones Show. Call Alex now, toll free, at 877-590-5525. Now live from Austin, Texas, here's Alex Jones.
Look, I shouldn't call that guy an idiot. I've just made 3 films, written a book, published another book, making another film right now about it being an inside job. First off, if our government's done it over and over again, I mean, our top generals will put 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 of our troops in a valley just to suck in an enemy to kill them so we can take out the larger force. Once you have that end justifies the means idea, what's blowing up a school bus full of Italian kids to blame it on communists? That's declassified. What's taking some of our troops, putting them in a chamber and nerve gassing them to death? You'll tell me that's a bunch of words, buddy. That's the truth. But, you know, after I went to break, I thought, I got all these loaded phones. I got all this other news I want to cover. But, you know, that guy probably just heard me mention how the U.S. embassy heads were saying that they were told these guys are CIA. Don't worry about their terror designation. Let them back into the country. Do you understand what that means? I mean, does that compute with you? You know, the supposed lead hijacker, all of them. But then we get the head of the Defense Language School, Colonel Butler, in Monterey, California. This was in the AP and a bunch of other publications, newswires, saying these guys were trained at our bases. The government did this. These guys were trained in spy training at the school. I saw them in class. I taught them. Then the heads of the Pensacola Naval Air Station go, yeah, we trained these guys. And it made it in the Pensacola News Journal, but then nothing else about it. I called and talked to Colonel Butler. I mean, he had Muhammad Atta in his class, and people say, well, if that was true, that would have come out in the news. It did. What is Muhammad Atta doing at the Defense Language School? What are they doing getting clearance to come back in from Al-Qaeda Malaysia terror summits? Hey, buddy, do you know what a Wahhabist is? Do you know what a Shiite versus a Sunni is? Okay? It's the 2 major branches of Islam. Iran is Shiite. Their government's Shiite. But our television tells us they're Al-Qaeda, that they're funding Al-Qaeda. That is bull. Then Cy Hirsch reports 3 years ago, we broke it, of course, before that with our sources, but now it's admitted, the White House 6 months ago admitted it, that for 3+ years they've been funding Wahhabi with the number 3 of Al-Qaeda to attack Iran to destabilize them. Real Al-Qaeda, Wahhabists, are attacking the Shiites. And it doesn't matter, you still call the Shiites Al-Qaeda. It's the opposite group, you lame brain. Why are you so stupid? Why do you like being conned? Our criminal government created Al-Qaeda in 1979. They sent them over there. They attacked the Russians first. Brzezinski's proud of it. He's written 2 books on it. He's Barack Obama's top foreign advisor. I'm just tired of it, man. What is wrong with you? It's admitted mainstream news that bin Laden helped command forces, CIA-backed, in 1993, 4, and 6, 7, and 8 against the Serbs out of Albania. Do you know who the Albanians are? They're Wahhabist commies. Do you know what Albania is, boy? Mr. Phony Conservative calling into my show when you don't know your head from a hole in the ground. All I do is study this. You're like, well, who were they? Why were they getting on the planes? They believe they were taking part in drills. That's all we know. Remember James Woods, the big actors on a plane? They were getting up, doing simulated hijackings. He tells the FBI, and they threatened to arrest him and say, shut up about what you saw. Good FBI agents kept trying to bust him, saying they don't want to know how to land. They don't want to know how to take off. And they're told, shut up. I've interviewed those FBI agents. They said it was like Al-Qaeda ran the FBI. Well, of course they do. Of course the government runs it. The NSA spying isn't used to stop Al-Qaeda attacks. It's used to stop good FBI and good CIA and good defense intelligence that are compartmentalized. 95% of our government's good. But it's that 5% compartment that's always at the top of the pyramid and then has connections down to special ops, special forces, black ops, deep government attack teams. Whether it's cyber, whether it's financial, whether it's physical, they do it all, okay? Stop being a little boy. We're not going to save this country if you keep being a little boy. You got to be strong enough to at least look at the facts I'm bringing out here. I got loaded phones. I've taken one call in 50 minutes. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got foreign troops. I've got all the documents where they're going to merge our military. Already the military's illegal aliens and violent felons. It's off the charts, insane. The dollar's being destroyed. It's just... Moscow's threatening World War III, and these guys are calling in going, I'm a conservative. Just that fake bull. You're not a conservative. Do you even know the NRA is the first gun control group of this country? You don't even know that, do you? You don't even know Gun Owners of America's gotten all the documents, how they're a Judas Goat group. Now, you're not going to believe it because you don't love America. You love feeling good about yourself and thinking you know it all, but you don't know anything. Ugh. All right, here. Who's up first? Charles in Canada, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex. How's everything?
Oh, it's not good,
It's really cool up here. Alex, everything you said was true. I didn't believe it until I was arrested. Our government is insane. They are out of control. And I'm a filmmaker myself, and I'm going to make a film about this. 2 weeks ago, I was in a club, and I thought I knew someone. I went over, tapped her shoulder, and I was put in jail for sexual assault, and they want to put me in a registry, and I never have a criminal record in my history.
Sir, if you're late to class one time in Austin, they put you on juvenile detention, your life's over, okay? I mean, it's all over. They're banning homeschooling, injecting the kids with poison. The average idiot administering it doesn't even know what they're part of.
Mm-hmm. Well, the lawyers I consulted with said that
they'll just tell you pay them. They'll just tell you to pay them 20,000 loonies or your dollar, and then they'll just plea bargain you and hand you over.
Well, right now our legal aid system is just terrible, and I'm like right now.
The legal aid is there to feed you into the meat grinder. Just continue to demand a jury trial under Magna Carta 1215. You've got the same Bill of Rights we've got under Magna Carta. And you just demand that all the way up, and they'll drop it, and you call that person in, and you show it. Listen, used to in the U.S., if you had to pull over and urinate driving out on the highway, I remember being a kid, we'd pull over, going on some road trip and go behind the bushes. They take you to jail and charge you with sexual crimes for that now. Okay? It's all about getting you on welfare, getting you in prison, or getting you in the psychiatric system. Okay? This is all scientifically run. We have their textbooks. A criminal class of psychopaths and their minions run society. Let's go ahead and take another call here. Let's talk to Mark in Atlanta, Georgia. You're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, bro. You're everyone up there. You know that. I thought you share with me that these blue-pill people, they're conditioned that they're to be pitied because they don't know better. They don't understand the truth of the oikonomos is worse than if you get the word economy.
Unfortunately, call me back when you got a better phone line. We'll put you to the head of the line. Guys like that fellow that first called, well, wait, there were hijackers on planes. Let's just talk about that one area. And he'll never look into the AP reporting they were trained at U.S. military bases, or the embassy heads or FBI saying the government was behind it. They'll only just keep going, hey, they were on video walking on the planer. And I saw Forrest Gump shake hands with Kennedy in that movie. I mean, we go. And they don't understand that they're merging the Democratic and Republican parties. There's no difference. McCain versus Hillary and Obama, There's no difference. Open border, gun grabbing, trash, every single one of them. Let's talk to Derek in Oklahoma. Derek, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up? I'm 16, and I was wondering if you saw the Zeitgeist movie.
What movie?
The Zeitgeist movie.
No, I haven't seen it. What is it about?
Zeitgeistmovie.com. It's a
Zeitgeist. Yeah, I couldn't understand your pronunciation of it. Yeah, I've seen the film. I don't agree with the first third of it. The second third, and third are good.
Why didn't you agree with the first part?
Because it's not true about Jesus just being a repetition of other, pagan gods before it. Right back, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with me. Foreign troops.